Hey guys, I have a get ready with me for Thursday. This is literally just my routine, getting ready for my day, and I'm going to list all the products below. This has been a really busy week. We got a new puppy, you may have seen in some of my vlogs and posts, so I haven't had time to do, really polished videos, but I still wanted to show you how I got ready at least one day this week. So I'm just doing all the basics. I am straight into foundation here after priming my face, the usual. And I'm actually mixing two foundations here, the Chanel Vitalumiere and the MAC Face and Body, just to kind of get a very sheer coverage and also so that it matches my skin perfectly. I'm kind of in between shades right now because I need to redo my tan. So I'm going to be working with the Lorac Pro 2, and this was a total fail. This is why you want to clean your brushes before you go in to your makeup, especially when you had intended on doing a natural look. But you know what? I'm going with the flow. I just took a clean crease brush and fanned everything out, and it actually ends up looking quite nice, but I was intending on going with a more neutral look. So now I'm just taking a matte cream shade from the palette and pressing it all over the lid with my fingertips. I like to use my fingertips as often as possible just to kind of save time. I wanted a little bit of shimmer on top, so I took some Soft and Gentle and placed that lightly on the lid as well. Now moving into liner. This is the most intense black liner that I have ever come across. I love it so much. It is a little bit tricky to work with because it is just so intense, but I'm getting the hang of it and I really do love it. It's from INGLOT. It's only like $12.99. And I'm just using a angled brush and doing my typical cat eye winged liner. And there's Puka! I'm so obsessed with this dog. It took me twice as long to get ready because I kept taking breaks and just playing with him. He's just the cutest thing in the world to me. Alright, so matching up the other eye with a little liner, and I ended up getting a little carried away on one eye and had to thicken out the other eye as well, so you'll notice that I am rocking really bold liner today. Sometimes that just happens. I decided to go with the flow some more and make this a totally dramatic eye, even though I'm not really going anywhere. Alright, I added a little plum on the outer edge just to accentuate things and build that color out, and now I am going back in and layering a little bit more of that cream shade. Alright, moving on to concealer. I am highlighting all the high points of my face, down the bridge of the nose, the forehead, the chin, under the eye, taking my dampened beauty blender and just bumping that all in. And this really just brings the whole look together. And let's play fetch. See, I was so distracted, you guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, James is in the background doing who knows what. This literally was me getting ready, not just getting ready set up to film, but actually getting ready for my day. So I am curling my lashes here, and I decided that I wanted more, because sometimes more is more. I put a little shimmer on top of my lids, and if you ever do that after you line your eye, no worries, just go back in with a little bit of color and reline over the area that you placed the shimmer on. We are going to move straight into mascara, my favorite part of doing my makeup, because I finally look alive after putting on a little mascara. This is the Dior Iconic Overcurl. I am totally and completely obsessed with it. Moving on to brows, I'm taking a little bit of Milani's Clear Brow Wax. I love that stuff. Totally affordable, works the best, and helps you to really build out a fuller looking brow, which is what I'm into lately. So I am just filling them in. I am out of my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Such a shame, but the Hourglass one does work quite well. So that's what I used today, and now I'm just taking a little bit of highlight underneath the brow bone. And moving on to slimming out my nose. I have been doing this every single day. I just really like the way it looks, and let me know if you want a full video on how to contour your nose, because it changes the whole look. I really love it. Okay, moving on to just setting my concealer with a little bit of a highlighting powder. This is from NARS. And then I'm going to bronze up the face, just to add a little bit of warmth. I work in layers. I don't take a ton of product at a time, so it may seem like I'm using a lot, but I'm just taking a tiny little bit of color each time, making sure that everything is really blended out. And Puka was going kind of nuts. And now we're going to move on to blush. This is from Makeup Geek. I don't know what I did before without this blush in my life. I'm using Spellbound and Bliss, and I love them. They wear beautifully, they make your cheeks just look rosy and perfect, and I just love them. So now I'm taking a little bit of lip liner. This is from Makeup Forever. It's a waterproof liner, so perfect for summer. And then I'm taking some MAC lipstick. I don't know what shade it is. I know, I'm so bad. Okay, and then I'm taking a little bit of a nude gloss. This is Baby's Breath, I believe, from Flower Cosmetics. And just making sure everything is inside the lines and blended. And now we set everything with a boatload of setting spray. I used the Urban Decay All Nighter and MAC Fix Plus because I'm just high maintenance like that. I like everything to stay all day long. So this is the finished look until I decided that I wanted more lash. So I busted out my Esqido lashes. I love these. This is the Little Black Lash. It is so natural. You can wear these during the day. See, I'm wearing them here, and you can barely tell. It just adds a little extra drama. I'm sorry I didn't capture me doing it on camera. I totally had a fail moment there. All right, dry shampoo to the rescue because I did not wash my hair today. I wanted a real beachy, natural look to my hair. I didn't want perfect ringlets or curls, and I ended up brushing everything out anyway, so I am being a little crazy with how I'm grabbing the sections. There's really no rhyme or reason. I was just aiming to get everything a little bit wavy, and now I'm setting it with some Orojo hairspray, and I am good to go. And Puka follows me everywhere, which I'm okay with because I'm just as obsessed with him. I was getting dressed, putting my shoes on, and getting ready for the day. This is my outfit. My top is from Zara, my jeans are the flare jeans from Paige Denim, and my shoes, which you can't really see, are from Mia, and I got them at DSW. That completes my look for this Thursday, and thanks so much for getting ready with me, guys. I'll see you next time.